Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. I've decided to start recording without the camera. Although, I suspect some of the chat may want that back shortly, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's just unpause the action and let things carry on. I'm having a little sip of some dark fruit cider here, procured from Sainsbury's. Ooh, I suspect the dark fruits are black currants, but they remain non-specific on the can. Cold enough to make my teeth go a bit funny there. Oh. Dave Velociraptor apparently donned shorts before the stream. I think it was a good idea. I don't think it helps that I'm wearing long pajama bottoms with underpants underneath for some reason. Don't know why I've done that. And instead of wearing trousers during lockdown, I've just been putting underwear on and then pajamas on top of the underwear for some ludicrous reason. I should just commando it, right? You should freeball. When you're wearing pajama trousers, you get to freeball. It's part of the deal. As long as you don't leave the house, it's fine. Doesn't matter. No one's gonna complain. Maybe they will. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. But I'm not doing it right now. That's mad. It is super warm. Why? I wonder why they call it going commando. Surely, I mean, okay, maybe a commando might find themselves in circumstances where pants aren't available, and they end up, having to go commando. But I mean, surely as standard part of the equipment, they are, given military issue undercrackers, right? There's got to be some pants involved. Why, if commandos don't get pants or are not allowed to wear them, why just them? Why not all the other soldiers? Why are they given the gift of underwear when the commando is said strictly not to allowed to wear them? The best place to wear your underwear is always on your head. Intriguing. I mean, when you're attempting to get out of a war, surely underpants on head, pencils up nose, wibble. It's the best way. There we go. It's a little bit of a Rowan Atkinson meme there, just in case anyone didn't catch that. Very exciting stuff. It looks like those channeling orders I made have been fulfilled. But looks can be deceiving. Why aren't they being done? What happened here? Why are you not being done? D, H, priority number 1, please. And then it looks like one of them was done, but the other two remain unfulfilled. Why? What is the deal? What's the deal with channeling orders? As Seinfeld may have said. Do you reckon Jerry Seinfeld's played Dwarf Fortress? There's a good question. Which celebrities do you think are most likely to have played Dwarf Fortress? I reckon maybe Charlie Brooker's played Dwarf Fortress. Maybe. But I feel like if he didn't do it before Black Mirror took off and he had kids, then he's probably not going to find the time to do it after the fact. And you know what? I think, not without any intent of rudeness here, he might be a console pleb. I'm not sure he can run Dwarf Fortress. No, that can't be true. He's got to have a PC, right? He's got to have a PC. Difficult question. Difficult questions. Who would ever know the answer other than him? Elijah Wood. Now, he does strike me as the kind of guy who might have played it. But not his pseudo-doppelganger, Daniel Radcliffe. I don't think he would have played Dwarf Fortress. I don't think he would. There should be a movie with Elijah Wood playing Daniel Radcliffe's brother, even though they've probably got like 20 years between them. Then again, that's fine for brothers, isn't it? Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't know what the available window for brotherhood is. I'm sure it's based on menopausal time flow, but we'll see. Hello, Northwesterhausen, aka Nick. Welcome back. Sorry, I missed that. Was you saying Elijah Wood? Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was the main character in Commando the movie. For a second there, I thought you were saying Arnold Schwarzenegger will have played Dwarf Fortress, and I don't think he has. I press X to doubt on that one. Although, whether or not he wears underpants, who can say? I imagine there are a few people who know in his household, but I am not one of those people. Shakira and Kate Beckinsale playing it. Dave, I don't think that has anything to do necessarily with your desire to see the rich and famous playing Dwarf Fortress. I think you might imagine Shakira and Kate Beckinsale doing most of the activities you're imagining celebrities doing, and not for savoury reasons, I suspect. No hits on the DuckDuckGo search for celebrities who play Dwarf Fortress. No, it's not the same. I tell you who plays Madden, though. Fucking Snoop Dogg. And you know what? He don't get that many viewers. For some reason, I thought Snoop Dogg would get a shit ton of viewers. And he did the first time he streamed. Admittedly, I was one of them, and I followed. But since then, he gets sort of like 200-300, which is, well, I mean, obviously, I would be ecstatic to get those sort of numbers on a stream. But for someone with such a high profile, you'd think he'd have a few more, you know? I doubt he's played Dwarf Fortress. I don't think. Robin Williams used to play Battlefield. One of his daughters was named after Zelda from actual Zelda. So he had legit gaming credentials. He was definitely for real, and he definitely lived into the Dwarf Fortress era. So it's possible. I would say maybe. I feel like, in fact, he's one of the higher chance celebrities, I would say. He's got a known proclivity for gaming. He seemed to have the kind of intellect and maybe the patience even. I know he's a bit manic on stage, but he seemed to have the patience maybe for Dwarf Fortress. So perhaps that's the case. I'm not sure though. No, it doesn't seem like a game that you would mention. There's that Henry Cavill. He seems to have fairly substantial credibility in the gaming world. He seems to have played and watched all the right things. Maybe he's played Dwarf Fortress? Then again, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably played Witcher 3. I definitely played Witcher 3. But there's quite a big jump from Witcher 3 to Dwarf Fortress. And I would suggest that it is a jump up. Not that I got Witcher 3 recently. Got it with all the DLCs. And it's not, I'm just not into it. I started playing it, and it's just, I don't know. I just didn't feel, it didn't grab me. It didn't suck me in. It looks pretty good. Apparently the story's really good. Maybe that's the thing. I'm not what you would call good at, hello, did someone just die in bloody magma? No, just magma. Shit. We lost one of our fucking diggers in magma. He better not have been holding that adamantine pick that got made. No. Please, no. This is not turning out to be the best day ever. Ah, damn. Too busy thinking about what celebrities might play Dwarf Fortress. Too busy off in crazy dreamland, thinking about Hollywood nonsense, when I should have had my eyes on the prize and my head out at the clouds. God fucking damn it. We lost a dwarf, and we didn't even get the water level low enough for us to get down there and do the smoothing and fortifying. Pants. Let us pause for a moment and find out who the poor dwarf was. I'm going to take us over to old therapist. Let's quickly find where the mouse cursor is. There it is. And have a little peek. So, without refreshing, we had 53 adults, 19 children, and 5 vulnerable babies. And now we need to check who our minors were prior to this horrific accident. We had Claycree, Sarvesh, and His Holiness. Oh, but His Holiness and Sarvesh both demonstrably shit with 0 skill points. Claycree, however, wow, what a legend. Legend +5. He, at last time, was seen with a copper pick. So if he's died, not a problem. What about this lad? What about Sarvesh? What was your equipment? Tooltop, pop-up, tell all. Tooltop, tooltip. Lower body, right hand. Shit. Sarvesh was equipped with the adamantine pick, also known as Kulet Zalad Nosim. His Holiness, however, was equipped with a... can't see it. It's in his right hand. He didn't even have a fucking pick. Well, if anyone, I'm hoping that His Holiness went into the magma. That's the hope. That's the dream. That's, dare I go as far, the desire. Let's try reading dwarves and see what we've lost. Okay, come on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, everybody. Give out those Sarvesh vibes. No, not the Sarvesh vibes. Give out the Holiness vibes. Let's kill that guy. Here we go. Reading. 53 adults, 21 children, and 3 vulnerable babies. We've had some babies turn into adults. We don't appear to have lost any adults. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe this dwarf just kind of sat in the magma? Let's do a little search. Claycree in the list. There's a Claycree in the list. Tra-la-la-la-la. Let's do a quick search. See if we can find the others. Where is the search key? It's Q. There we go. SARV. Currently storing a weapon in the bin. Oh, no, I don't want to look for Sarvs. I want to look for Sarvesh. There we go. Let's have a little look. Where is Sarvesh? Here. Sorry, I've been playing Peggle lately. Lovely. So he's still alive. And I note now, didn't notice this before, he's a fucking legendary weaponsmith. What's he doing trotting around in the mines? I don't think we can risk your delicate little skills, can we? Level 16. Fuck me bandy with a baseball bat. I had literally no idea. Let's quickly check our weaponsmiths out and see who we've got. Literally nobody else in the fortress has even the faintest hope of competing with him. He is literally a legend. He made a mood. Ah, okay. He made noiseless drinks, the Saturny kindness. Is that the adamantine pick he wields? Is that because I enabled his mining skill? You know what? Can't lose him in a mining accident. He's too skillful. Excuse me. Hiccuping and burping at the same time. Add a fart to the mix and we've done the triple. We need to find new miners. Excuse me. Pardon me. How crass. Let's do a little search, or a little arrangement rather, by profession. See who we have. We've got 1 peasant. Firehawk the peasant, also a weaponsmith, but at 0 skills. Well, Firehawk, you've just found a whole new world of underground digging opportunity. A whole new world of pick-swinging, brick-breaking work. Let's have a little look further down the list. We don't have any other peasants, but we do have other professions that aren't quite as useful. Now, this farmer is a level 11 brewer, level 7 farmer. Okay, you've clearly been set to brewing. We're not going to take you off there. There's me. What am I currently doing? Watching a milking demonstration. Dreams of dairy farming, eh? Well, I'm sorry, me, but we need miners, and whether you get vaporized by magma is immaterial. So we're going to get rid of your butchery job. We're going to get rid of your strand extraction. Hang on. No, that's dyeing. Okay. Dyeing, very different from strand extraction. Don't give a shit about that. So that's me in the danger zone. Take me to the danger zone. Let's find ourselves another mining sacrifice. We've got a couple of glass makers here. They're actually producing value for the fortress, but at a much lower rate than I thought. Any volunteers in chat? Maybe a lump of channeled rock fell in. That could be it. That could be it. That's right, Tidy. Legendary engraver. Celebrities do have the time. For a while. They film for a while, but between projects they have ages. That's true. That's true. They could take a very long time to do stuff. Where are we going? When do you expect to stream Dwarf Fortress again, Sal? Did you stop streaming Dwarf Fortress? I think I'm not going to speak for you, Sal, but I'm pretty sure you still stream Dwarf Fortress. At least once a week, surely. If that dwarf's alive, he's gone full Anakin. That's right. It turns out that the mining accident had the high ground, and he got caught. He got caught.
You were supposed to be the chosen one. Yeah.
Sorry. I don't usually do a Monday stream, but I did that Starbound stream today instead of It's another stream I should have clicked on. I saw Hyber No Way streaming, and did I click on them? No. Why? Because I'm a bad person. Terrible, terrible person. I'm sorry. Is my dwarf still alive? And hi, Arian. Well, you're at the perfect moment to find out if your dwarf is still alive. Let's sort by has nickname and take a little look. We still have Orchimedes, Baby Salsa, Bauxite Beard, Billy Bogrol, Buckshot Brigade, Cole Sal Law, Conan Dude, Curly 2, Dave 33, Defecatus, Druid's Mead, Arian, you're alive! Fartius Maximus, Hyber No Way, His Holiness, Claycree, Lettuce Prey, Murder Machine, Northwesterhausen, aka Nick, Ocelot, Firehawk, Polycarp, Potato Salad, Ravelin 3, Salad Cream, Salford Sal, Scoundrel, that's me, Stairmaster 400, should be 4,000, but we've hit the 16 character limit, and Tidy. Everyone's still alive, basically. Anyone else who isn't, well, feel free to request and name me. Speaking of which, let's go to my stream manager. Hold on a second, just opening it up. Click on the community tab, channel points, here we go. Manage rewards, yeah, get in there. Review request queue. Let's see what people have requested. What do you want? What sordid little dreams are you hoping I will manifest? Let's have a little look. We've got a poll, a suggestion for a poll from Righteous Boner from 7 days ago. That might be a little out of date. Would you rather step on a cactus or a piece of logo? Well, I mean, it depends on the logo. I suspect he means Lego, but I'm going to deliberately misinterpret it for the sake of making a joke. If I was going to step on any logo, I think it would want to be something fluffy and soft that couldn't possibly hurt me. Maybe like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So many levels to this joke. I mean, some of you won't even get any of them. Let's have a little look here. Let's sadly reject that one because I didn't get round to it. We've also got Dave 7 days ago requesting a namey Salmonella for a Sal progeny. You know what? Again, it's so old, it's getting rejected. But 2 hours ago, Crab-Iucus has requested a dwarf. So, let's copy. Let's go over here. Let's find an unnamed dwarf. I'll close my eyes and scroll my mouse wheel up and down to select a dwarf from the RNG. There we go. Let's pick this one. We've got Ireb. Set nickname. Paste. I fucking copied then pasted the name of the dwarf. Give me a second. We're going to get there. Copy from the namey list. Highlight. V. Paste. There we go. Lovely. Let's commit that. They're in. Who's next in the queue requesting a dwarf? Markers complete. Kakarot. An hour ago, they requested a dwarf. Well, that's fine. That's going to happen. Here it is. It's happening right now. Brace yourself. Still in chat? Not a problem if you're not. Although it's going to make responding based on whether or not you are quite difficult. Let's close the old eyes again. Not that I need to. I've got the camera off. I could be sitting here with my eyes clockworked orange opened, and it'll be fine. But I'm not. I'm going to treat this with the respect it deserves. I'm going to choose a random dwarf because no request was made for a specific this dwarf. A specific kind. Sorry, I went a bit weird there. Had a moment. We've picked Iral Dusimsek, who is a baby. Oh, you're a vulnerable baby. Let's quickly give you the nickname. Actually, maybe I'll just quickly move down one and pick Ingish here, who's highlighted in a very vivid pink. Why? Chief Medical Dwarf. Well, I never. Here we go. Ingish, the Chief Medical Dwarf, is now Kakarot. There we go. Gone up in the world. Well done. Who have we got here? Let's take a look in chat again. Not chat, sorry, in the name list. Mark that one as complete. We've got Sal saying I should run some ads. Oh, I didn't run any ads in the break, did I? Duh. Alright, well, I'll reject that because it didn't happen. You've got to keep those points, Sal. Sorry. No way of getting rid of them. Let's have a little look down chat and catch up just to make sure that we haven't missed anybody. You did 10 hours after me. Fucking hell, Sal. Do you ever sleep? That's insane. Well done, though. Grats. I know, when you get in a roll, it's hard to stop, isn't it? Although I can see the windows in the kitchen from where I'm sitting, so if the sun starts coming up, I'll be like, oh, I've made a mistake. I'd better stop streaming. Ravelin says Ravelin 3 is the first dwarf to make me proud. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed the pride keeps coming. Fingers crossed. Did I do the last namey? I think I did. We're all done for namies. It's not a problem. Saya says Nitro Pingo. I think that's saying bye-bye. Am I right? I think so. Toodlepip. Have a lovely night. Or is that saying hello? Is that a mistyped heya? Where's S in relation to the H? They're quite far apart. That doesn't seem like a typo. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyway, where were we? Let's have a little look over here. Sorry, getting confused. I should have turned us back to Dwarf Fortress. There we go. Did I put any? I only put me as a miner. That's what I was doing. Holy shit. Right, let's sort by profession again. Find someone who can be a miner alongside me. No one requested to be so in chat, but we'll look amongst the farmers. What about Endok here? What do you do? Level 13 planter. Nope, I think you're going to stay as a planter. Catton, what are you doing? Currently sleeping. Level 5 tanner. Level 1 blacksmith. Level 0 weapon crafter. You know what? You're joining me on the mines. Here we go. Commit.
I think I've got the black lung, Pop.
Poor old Zoolander. Anyway, we're back on the game. We're back in the game. Let's go back down to the Adamantine Zone and take a little look at what's getting done down there. What are you doing down here, my little diggers? Digging the holes that I request, I hope. I feel like we might need to put more water in. Because otherwise we're not going to get all of this stuff around. Or we've got two options in the immediate future. Either we try to get this level 4 water down to level 1 or 2 by expanding the area around it. Or we attempt to turn more of this magma / lava into obsidian by introducing more water into the scenario, but that will require the removal of more water. See, we can turn all that red stuff here, all this crap we can turn into obsidian, which would be nice, but I'm guessing that this is unlikely to be mineable. Then again, we also need to look at the level below, and we want to get down to a lot of this stuff here. This is going to seem pretty valuable once we figure out where the hellhole is. Difficult. I think what we'll do is we'll attempt to flatten the layer, because what will happen is once we've smoothed out and fortified the gateway to hell, we'll see the rest of the adamantine spire, which will give us an idea of what we need to do beyond there. That gives us more sort of insight into the future. So I'm thinking maybe if I can dig or channel that out. What have we got there? Oh no, that's not safe at all. That's very unsafe. Unless we can dig. Can we dig in level 4 liquids? Don't think we can. The order's going in. Let's resume, see if it gets picked up or cancelled. Do they ever cancel it? I don't think they're going to pick it up though. It's not flashing, is it? We've got other orders that need doing. Do we need to reintroduce more water? We might need to, but getting rid of all this water here is going to be a big enough ball ache, right? It's only 4 deep, but it's going to be a massive pain in the arse. D, H, just do a channeling. We're going to put it over here somewhere. Let's go up a floor. Where have we got stone? No, not channeling there. Fuck that. These two here. Let's do that. Up, down 1 from there. Lovely. That should be good. We'll let that happen. That will spread out the water a bit. By a little bit of magma, but hopefully not enough to flood the whole area. That would be disastrous. We definitely don't want that to happen. Is anyone going to come down and take that order? 2 people have. The orders are taken. It's all very exciting. Come on, boys. Get down here. Oh, Kakarot has become the chief medical dwarf again. I suspect I may have put some of my military dwarves in as nicknames. I should have checked, shouldn't I? While they're coming to do this digging, I'm going to go and have a quick look at the military and see what they're like in Dwarf Therapist. Give me a second. I'll sort them by squad, have a little look, and see what we've got going on. They're all still alive, which is good. I feel like Firehawk has actually leveled up his hammer skill pretty significantly. He's now a level 8 hammer dwarf. Let me read these dwarves again, see if that's still... Yeah, 8, level 8. Actually, didn't they all start like a level 3 if they had a weapon skill? I'm seeing quite a few level 4s. In fact, the hammer dwarves seem to be levelling up pretty fast, which is weird because I don't think we have a supply of hammers. Intriguing. Intriguing. No one's dug up the ground yet. That's a little bit disappointing. Oh, one of them's been done, has it? Yep, one of them's been done. This one's going to introduce some magma into the area. Let's hope it happens quickly. Otherwise I'm going to be sitting here gibbering away, waiting for it to happen, trying to fill dead, uneventful air. Oh, here we go. Here we go, diggy diggy, and... dug! Oh, whatever it was, it collapsed into the magma and it's causing some steam. Oh, it had a little bit of water on it. That's what that is. And the water below meeting the magma. Oh, it's like an infinitely rechannelable square that will get rid of a little bit of water every time. Oh my god, it's like a cobble gen in Minecraft. Heavens above. We may have found a way to get that water level down just how we like it. Let's go down a floor. No, that's up a floor. Down a floor, down a floor. So it's that square on this floor. Bang. Priority 1. Yes, please. Come on. Dig that out again. We'll get a little bit more steam. Get a little less water in the whole area. And then we can fill it up later on if we need to. Ow. I don't know if you heard that ping or not, but that was my moustache catching in the ring pull of a cider can. Always a little bit eye-watering when that happens. You never want to catch the moustache and then pull the hair out individually. I don't think, looking at the ring pull, doesn't look like the hair actually came out. Looks like it was just a painful, eye-watering tug. But that may just mean it's fell into the can. I'm not sure. Let's put another channeling order in the same place again. There? No, very much not there. There. That's where we want it. Good. Double check. Good. Yes. Okay. So we're down to 3s and 2s. Oh, they're in there. They're digging. No! Wah, 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 wah. Oh dear. Let's do the death toll check yet again. Over to Dwarf Therapist. Let's take a little peek at who popped their little clogs. 53 adults, 21 children, and 3 vulnerable babies. Let's go and find out who our miners were and are. So, actually, let's not sort by squad. Let's sort by nothing. Let's arrange by miners. There we go. So we had Clay Cree, level 20. We had Firehawk and me, and apparently Catton's coming up as well. Apparently he had mining enabled, interestingly enough. Sarvesh and His Holiness next, but Sarvesh and His Holiness both had it disabled, didn't they? Didn't they? Oh, please. Let's read, see how many we lost. Again! No deaths! Maybe the cloud of steam has obscured the fact that they didn't die. Maybe they just got out of there. He says, going back over. Just do one more refresh to see if they were... No, they're not dead. I've got to get less skittish. I've got to be more bold about this nonsense. There's nothing to worry about. With that in mind, let's smooth this little square, both these squares here. Why not? We can't dig them out, so we may as well smooth them. Where's the... Okay, there's an order. Just got to wait for someone to come down and do it. That's all. That's all. It's good. You can tell me what you thought of those 40k things Scoundrel linked for us. Oh, man. You said, oh, God, yeah, you still haven't seen Astartes. It's good. It's fantastic. They're not dead, Dave. Dave, they're not dead. Dave, they're not Dave? Dead, they're not Dave. Sorry, I got confused. I beans the bit. Oh, well. Not all bits can be done correctly. Sometimes they have to be beans. Have we considered not having mining accidents? Well, apparently I don't need to think about it because they just don't happen, Ravelin. We had a look. Guy's not dead. Bloke's still alive. It's fine. It's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. I'm very cautiously drinking out of this can now. I don't want to leave a sort of like inverted Hitler bald spot on my moustache. It's not good. Certainly not to be pulled out hair by ring pulls on cans. That's something I do not want. Do not want. Every time that goes up to 2 and 3, does that cancel the order? Let's have a quick. Oh no, still got the order. Actually, it's priority 4. We want a priority 1 smooth, which I've probably got on the rooms upstairs that I told them to smooth, right? Question mark. Hiccup, hiccup, burp, burp. Burp, burp, apparently shortly vomit. Let's be careful. What are the marshmallow-shaped things in the magma? Oh, Sal got there before me. Magma crabs. Beware the magma crabs. They are known as magma crabs. Oh, my Werner Herzog voice just went shit for a minute. Totally useless. Very bad. Come on, somebody come down and smooth this bad boy. Ah, I see someone's bitten. They've taken the order. Little do they know that after having done the smoothing job and then being recalled for the fortification job, they're going to be gazing directly into actual hell. Or there's a gloriously thick spire of pure adamantine waiting for my pick to extract it. Ooh. I mean, that's actually the best outcome, I think. I'll be happy with that. I'll be deeply chuffed with it. Deeply, deeply chuffed. Are you actually going to come down here and do it, though? Because it's taken a while, isn't it? It's not paused. No, it's not paused. It's fine. I'll take a look at chat, see what this is all about. Magma crab sounds like the world's worst STD. Yes, it does, doesn't it? It sounds like having your pants filled with burning hot marbles, which is not the first time I've said that phrase on this stream. Very unusual phrase to be said, but this is the second time I've been there. Very unusual. And hello, Ravelin. Welcome back. Have you been here all night, or have I must be getting drunk. I can't tell who's been here all night and who's just got here. I had magma crabs once. Worth it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you got there through. Oh, hello. Glorious Methods. Glorious Methods. That sounds like a band, but one of those weird racist bands that you regret knowing about. Anyway, where are we? Here we go. Someone's coming down to do the fortifications and bugger me backwards. It's a solid lump of adamantine, boys. Oh, look at this. Oh, I say. Absolutely bloody lovely. Oh, adamantine for days, if not miles. There we go. Let's dig all this out. Oh, glory be. Although it does make the next level down a bit of a worrying conundrum. What's it gonna be? What's gonna be there? Could be any of this area here, basically. But we know these areas here are safe. Like, we could definitely dig into this square, and it's actually the only square we could definitely safely channel into. However, let's just check where that is. Where is that? Go up the floor. Huh. Oh, okay. It's going to be a bit difficult to channel safely into, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I should probably cancel that order there, shouldn't I? and then put in a dig order. Yes? Question mark? I think I've got it right. Someone will be down there to dig it all out in a minute. It'll be fine. No need to panic. It is kind of like Minesweeper, yes. It's got a certain similarity. You're looking for those danger zones. They could still be connected. The Hellgate's always 2x2, right? The Hellgate's always 2x2. Hurrah, hurrah. Remember the song? That's definitely the case. Ah, come on. Somebody come down here and dig. Keep looking over to see if I'm paused. Here we go. Let's free up that sweet adamantine. Sweet adamantine. Bam, bam, bam. I love to dig you so. Let's have a look on the floor above. Actually, we might be able to do a bit of channely wannely, as long as we're careful not to pour magma into the area below. I think we right, do 2x3. Cool. No, not there. Sorry, getting a little bit carried away. Go up a level. There, 2x3. Should do that area. Yep, that can all be channeled out. Let's get that done. Get her done. Although I shouldn't have done it all priority 1, because that runs the risk of a bit of a cave-in and having someone die in a mining accident. But as there's no magma to consume the pick, maybe I am not so worried. Should be okay. Oh, just got a message from Kel. Oh, no, I didn't. That came ages ago. At 2:30, she said, "Can I have another water when you come up?" Bloody hell. I'll definitely have to remember to do that. Isn't that a minimum, though? So it could have a dangler off to the side. No. No. I'm sure it's... Oh, I see what you mean. In the... No. I think the hole is 4x4 tidy, always, rather than anything else. I think. Can I dig this bit out, or has that already been dug out? It's been dug out, it's fine. So I want to channel this bit here. So up floor, Bosch, 2, 3, 4. Where am I going to? That looks good. Channel out that. Should be fine. Make it priority. Oh no, hang on. Stop it, Scoundrel. What are you doing? Cancel that one. There we go. Priority 1 there. Priority 2 there. 3 there, and then 4. Yeah? Question mark? I just cancelled those, didn't I? Instead of making them better, I made them worse. There we go. Good. Let's get that dug out. And then once that's done, I think we're going to have to douse the area. We'll wait for the adamantine to get extracted. But with 2 idlers, that might take a while. Let's go up to tier 3, see how the adamantine's going up here. I mean, realistically, it's not. Wait a second, I've just realised. Is everybody doing... Loads of people are watching demonstrations. I mean, it's great that they want to be weaponsmiths. I absolutely really love that and endorse that. Not so much the fucking farming and milking demonstrations. Maybe I need to make that one only for the guild. Only members can visit. Ah, shit, we've got so many people in the guild. Ah, crap. What other restrictions can we do? Visitors, citizens and long-term residents, citizens only members. Shit. Shit. Okay. Alright. We're going to have to just live with the fact that everyone's doing demonstrations instead of the jobs we need doing. It's annoying, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Oh, someone's cancelled their rest and been interrupted by an engraver. Interrupted by suturer. Huh? Interesting. And is that fucking dog head stew still stinking the place out in the thing? What's all this about? It's got to be something other than the miasma here, right? There was some kind of dog-based stew that was making a stink. Cavefish stew? That's not off. It says rotten, doesn't it, if it's gone rotten? Oh, hello, what are we pooping for? Combat? Combat. Yes, that is combat, you're correct. Let me just find this. There we go. Rotten prepared Wolverine something or other. Can we dump that? We don't actually have a dump, do we? That might explain why we've got so much stink in here. I'm going to do a zone here. This whole room filling with stuff like that. There we go. That could be a... Where's the dump? Garbage dump. D. Lovely. Well, that's probably going to introduce miasma into the entry hall, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Combat. Someone's fighting. Metalsmith fighting. Strand extractor fighting. Surgerer, armorer, engraver. Bugbat. Bugbat child. Shit. Okay. Where's the bugbat? Doesn't look like it's doing too well. It's been retching and vomiting quite a bit. The stray dog scratches the bugbat in the lower body, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. I'm seeing a lot of blue, and the red I'm seeing is the bugbat missing. I think we have overwhelmed the bugbat fairly comprehensively. It doesn't seem to have done any damage. Let's see how its child did. Predictably poorly. Okay, well, the bugbat's getting taken out. It's not a problem. We're okay. No need to worry. No need to fret and grumble. No need to worry your little heads about it. Everything's going to be fine. Absolutely fine. So, okay, back down into the mines. I think that's what we need to do, right? Or am I missing something? I think what's important is get the channeling done to expose the bits of magma we need turning into stone, and then we get on with things, right? Then we douse it with water. Although we have to check where that forgotten beast is first, don't we? We have to make sure we don't introduce a forgotten beast to our fortress at large. That seems to be a definite mistake that could be made. It's 3:10 in the morning. I've been recording for 42 minutes, maybe, just maybe. Soon I'll be calling time on the stream. Did you say you was streaming afterwards, Sal, or should I start looking for someone to raid? I don't think you were raid. You're not streaming tonight, are you? Let's have a look on Twitch anyway. Let's have a little fiddle with the phone and see if I can find anyone streaming Dwarf Fortress who might benefit from a little raid. Seemed like a good idea. There's 62 people watching Dwarf Fortress at the moment, so there's quite healthy numbers. 28 watching me. Very exciting. Very good numbers. Thank you. Frankie Pixel Show. Well, they're doing all right with 25. Pretty good. 0x Diamond, who we rated before with the satellite internet, now wearing a headband. Very exciting. And Sayedid. Sayedid as well. Any preferences there? Yeah, maybe take a rest. Take a rest after a 6-hourer. That's a long one. I don't think I have done streams that long, but I rarely do. Oh, I'm getting messages telling me to remember to shut and lock all the doors. Clearly someone's not asleep upstairs. I must have woken them up. Shit. Oh, intruders. This isn't ideal. Let's take a little look at where these intruders are. Does anyone see them? Oh, here we go. Just over here. A wild boar sow skeleton. That's not the intruder. Surely not. Or is that just animated for some reason? On this level? Are they on this floor? It must be that. It's the only animal I can see. Let's have a quick peek on the others list. No. Bisan Rainpeener. Human Prophet Necromancer. Okay, so it's not a wild boar skeleton. That's not what I was seeing. I must have clicked on something else. Oh, he's standing over a wild boar sow skeleton. This doesn't sound like it's going to go well. Let's have a little look at Biss and see what he's like. A medium-sized creature prone to great ambition. Her hair is extremely long. Her nose bridge is convex. Her eyebrows are short. Her ears are somewhat splayed out. Her head is somewhat tall. Her hair is white. Her skin is raw umber. Her eyes are midnight blue. Her eyes are slightly rounded. Okay, doesn't sound particularly exciting, although midnight blue eyes, she sounds like some kind of dark Fremen. Exciting. Let's hope she calls up a sandworm. Anyway, in that case, do we close the gates and just ignore her? I feel like we could, couldn't we? Just close up the gates and wait for her to piss off? Have we got any dwarves outside? I mean, we shouldn't have. We haven't set them to collecting any fruit or anything. Although a wood chopper might be out there chopping down all the non-fruit trees. Let's check for designations. Any trees designated for chopperino? Chopperoonie? No? Chopulation? Choppertizing? Not seeing anything obvious. Mind you, you only see it on the very lowest level of the tree, don't you? I'm not seeing any dwarves out here. Should we just close the gates and assume nobody's outside? It's a bold, brazen move, but I feel like it's a good move. Feels like a power play, like real assertion of dominance. Let's do it. Let's just take a wide-legged, hands-on-hip stance, dong hanging out. No, I'm just going to pull the lever. I don't care about any of this bullshit. Anyone outside is fucked. Surface gate. Add pull now. Oh, I forgot to restart the music, didn't I? It's a bit late now. It's a little bit late now. Bad scoundrel, says Ravelin. What did I do? What have I done? Oh, more intruders. Oh, wait. Is that now a zombie sow skeleton and... What? Human... What now? What? What are you? Doesn't say what she is. Human... Oh, actually, what I could do is... Human trader necromancer. And this one down here, presumably prophet necromancer. Okay. I suspect... Well, we're going to lock them out regardless. We're going to lock them out regardless of what I do or do not suspect. So let's go down to the switch room. I've already put the order in for closing the lever. That's fine. Let's watch the gates slam shut. Please stop stripping over here. Who's now invading? Who have we got now? A third necromancer, no doubt? To be honest, Bengal cluster glows. Oh, okay. I suspect that they're all going to be undead or undead adjacent necromancers. So let's hope they're not going to... Oh, they might be leaving. Look. Doesn't look like they even give a shit. What is this creature? Is that a... It's just a cat. A cat called Risen. Probably belongs to the necromancers. Seems like a necromantic kind of name. Human fish dissector. Are you a baddie or a goodie? They all seem to be leaving the map. Let's have a quick look on the U key. Any of them stayed? No. None of them stayed. We've got the outpost liaison still here, but that's about it. Well, in that case, maybe we don't need to flip any gate levers at all. Let's go back and cancel that order. Dink. Dink. No, fuck, stop removal. There we go. Whew. Whew, he says, wiping his forehead. Go left. No, your other left. That's it. That's it. They've come here to give me the happy days gospel of necromancy. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, raise the dead. I don't think it works. I think I've got myself into a corner there, which didn't need to be a corner. It was just a corner because I was too dumb to see the way out. Bad, very bad musical stylings. Mind you, at 17 minutes past 3 in the morning, what do you expect from me? I should very soon be calling time on this stream. Let's go and check how the adamantine digging is going. Make sure I'm not leaving too early. Okay, some of this channeling's been done. A lot of that channeling seems to have been cancelled, though. What's the deal with cancelled channeling? Why you do this? Why you do this to me? Level 1, level 2, level 3. There we go. Just want that bit cancelled out so when we sploosh in some more water, we get a bit of obsidian where we need it, right? That's what we want. We want to expose all these tyres. Ideally, I'd like to expose all these over here as well and get them obsidianed up, but I don't know how well it's going to work. What I don't want to do is get adamantine lost in obsidian, because I believe that'll destroy it. No, on this floor, we've pretty much confirmed, Dave, that there's no entry into hell. This floor, however, any 2x2 segment of this, so basically here, here, or here, there's only 3 possible positions, could be the entryway into hell. Best case scenario, it's tucked up in this corner here, I think, leaving all this... I right-clicked. Don't know what happened there. I don't know why I'm suddenly... Okay, only moved down here a bit. It's fine. It's fine. Moment to panic over. Moment to panic over. Oh, no, yes. There's almost certainly an access point to Scunthorpe there. Almost certainly. Maybe not on this floor. This could all be adamantine. It's entirely possible. But more than likely, there will be one somewhere. And that floor seems to be the one where it's going to happen, right? Although we can go deeper by the looks of things. This is level 0 here, so this is just 15 levels above that. Oh, hello. One of the levels of mining's been done. Did the level 2 one get done? Question mark. Why is that there? D. There we go. Level 2 done. Oh, they're all done. Ah, jolly good. In that case, DH. Let's go to priority 1 once again. Dig out. Oh, hang on. Do I want to dig that out? No, I do not. That's fine. We'll just say X, get rid of. D, priority 1. That's going down. There we go. So this one? Question mark? Yes, that one. So there, priority 2, below, priority 3. Why is that not working? Because I've got it mining. Makes sense. Priority 1, channel. Bang. Got that order in. Lovely. Priority 2 channel there. Priority 3 channel there. Priority 4 channel there. Actually, let's not do that. That's going to make everything over here inaccessible. So DH. Priority 1. Not taking out any adamantine. No, good. Priority 2. Priority 3. Priority 4. Then we can remove this, because that means we won't need access to these squares. Oh, clever boy, scoundrel. Clever boy. If I recall correctly, Scunthorpe is an extant area, and that gate or others like it are our only way to breach the barrier between our mines. Yes. Yes. Like, I think if we go, you see in the bottom right hand corner there, we've got that little 17. I think that's the Z level we're on. And if we go down to like 0, I think that's the official proper level of hell. Then you can go down to -11. So I think like -11 to 0 is the actual hell zone. I don't think the only way we can actually penetrate it is by digging the adamantine spires, because I think there's a material called slade. Or is that not the case? Maybe there's like a perfect layer of magma all the way down that could be potentially mined through, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Is anyone going to mine that out, or am I waiting for something that's not going to happen now? That's right. Come feel the noise. Girls, grab your boys. Etc., etc. Ah, yes, no, I do. I remember the entire exchange, yes. Very true. Oh man, I'm out of cider. That's disappointing. Oh, they're bringing down the old wheelbarrows. That's a good freaking point. If I go up to here, over to the adamantine pile, and say, you had better be smelting that. Very good. And say, W? Max bins, max wheelbarrows, 10 wheelbarrows, bosh. Lovely. And then hopefully people will start using them to go pick up the adamantine nice and quick. Not that adamantine is heavy. I'm pretty sure it can be carried pretty fast as it is. Mind you, it's like the wheelbarrow is more about quantity than speed, right? Or is that wrong? Does the wheelbarrow just speed it up rather than increase the amount? Is it just mine carts that allow you to carry more? Oh, it's too confusing. What a game. Slade is both a metal and a rock. Very true. Very true. Yeah, don't make that connection too strong. I mean, there's which I suppose means there's the surface, the first cave, the second cave, third cave layer, if there is one, and then Skuntbook, and our mines extend through all of them. Yes, that is very true. You can set World Gem to have only 1 or 2 or 3 layers. In fact, you can have more layers, but the more layers you've got, the more pathing ends up being calculated, the less frame rate you get. So in order to get good frame rates, you can generate worlds that only have 1 or 2 cavern layers. Now, I don't know if that means everything defaults to like a tier 3 cavern, because they do get more dangerous the deeper you go. So I don't know if you end up with just like a shallow cavern, or if you end up with deeper caverns. Could be either. I'm not sure. Could somebody come down here and channel this, please? I see you've been given the task, and I see you're making the move to get down here. However, it's kind of annoying that you're taking so long. Here we go. There's one of them done. Somebody else has apparently picked up the other job for no good goddamn reason. But hey, we've got to live with that. That's how it be. That's how it be. Once we've got all the magma exposed, we'll pull the lever again, douse it with a bit of water and see what we can do. I'm hopeful. I think if we fill it up with 7s, we might be able to get a few more. Like if this area here is all filled with 7 deep water, we might be able to dig out a few of these squares and turn some of these into magma. Could be wrong though, I don't know. I feel like if it's got higher level on this side, it's going to push in rather than the water pushing out. It makes more sense to channel from above and douse from above. I have a horrible feeling this adamantine is going to be destroyed when that gets turned into obsidian. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen. Fingers crossed. Oh, there's 2 people ready to do digs down here. This is very exciting, if slow. Any body of water or magma that touches the edge of the map counts as infinite. There'll always be an infinite inflow of the material. So, yeah, like this, because this magma... Oh, hang on. Well, this is part of the magma sea. This is just infinite anyway. But if you see in the cavern layer where the water comes from, Shift F1, yeah, under the well. Ah, for fart knocker's sake. Oh dear. Just get the save out of the way. But anyway, once you go down to the water level, you'll see it touches the edge of the map, which means it's an infinite supply of water. Which is good. Which is very good. Ah, these saves are annoying. They take so bloody long. Then again, Dwarf Fortress is free. Shouldn't really complain. Oh, I've just noticed someone called Demonoid47 followed me an hour ago, and I didn't say anything. I didn't even acknowledge their follower. Thank you very much. Sorry for ignoring you. Also, thinking about it, I haven't seen them talk in chat, which means I've just outed a lurker, which is considered, once again, an incredibly rude thing to do on Twitch. It's against etiquette. There's another name, there's another follower, but until they say something in chat, I will politely refrain from calling them out like some kind of showboating nonsense monger. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And apologies to Demonoid, who I did, who may or may not still be here, having followed an hour ago. Hello, Static. Thank you very much for following us. Thank you very much for joining in this evening. And yeah, sorry for making a thing of you saying something in chat. That's rude as well, isn't it? It's very passive-aggressive. I should be banned. I'm sure it's a breach of terms of service. I may as well have stood up and shown you my genitals. Of course, I'm not going to do that. Just to be clear, just to be up front. A great fort. Well, thank you very much. To be fair, Static, I would suggest that there are greater forts on Dwarf Fortress. This stream, honestly, I'm not entirely sure why people do watch this stream, but it can't be for the Dwarf Fortress because at least Sal, Cupo, and a number of other people provide much greater and more elaborate and more well explained fortresses. The enemy have come and are laying siege to the fortress. Let's press enter and see what kinds of enemies we are dealing with. I'm going to just guess undead. Oh, they're necromancer experiments. Interesting. A human wrestler sunless slayer, a mistakes of galley trade recruit, and another human wrestler sunless slayer. Do we rely on our cage trap arrays, or do we seal ourselves in again? Because frankly, oh, it's not a proper siege. No, surely it was. Yeah, it said a siege, but there's no siege marker. Oh, the dead walk. Hide while you still can. Okay. I'm less keen now on doing other stuff. I'm still seeing... Oh, Sepulchre Slayers. Hello. How do you slay a sepulchre? It's a building? Or... Sepulchral Slayer might make more sense. Anyway, let's not look too deep into the grammar of a game so heavily based on RNG. That way madness lies. Holy shit, we've got a ghost. We need to put a memorial slab down. I'm going to close the gates. You know what? I know I abandoned closing the gates a minute ago because I wanted to be Mr. Billy Big Bollocks, but I don't think it's sensible anymore. There's too much madness going on in the world. Too many crazy things taking place up there on the surface. It's time to close the gates, seal us in, and anybody who's outside right now, I'm sorry, you're done. You're done for. You're going to get torn up by the siegers. Ah, well, never mind. And we're sealed in, so no need to worry about anybody from this silly siege. Lots of sepulchre slayers. Lots of human hammerman, swordsman, spearman, lasher, bowman corpses. Interesting. Maybe I'll think about ending this one quicker than others by not just waiting for everybody to piss off, and we'll actually pull them in across a trap array and see what happens. Because we have been very turtly. Like ludicrously turtly. Could have been a lot less turtle-based in our activities. We need to dig out some of this other stuff now, don't we? DH, priority 1. What's going on in the... Humble forts are the best. Oh, interesting. Interesting criteria by which to judge a fortress. No, we're not that good. Then again, maybe they're actually correct. Can never be sure. Right, priority 5. That's right, dig that bad boy out. Hopefully that won't result in any cave-ins or lost lives. We shall see. I'm slightly worried that the number 2 one's been... Oh, hang on, that's number 1, right? Okay, the number 1 one's been selected for a job. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody stop panicking, for Christ's sake. This is not the time or the place for a full-blown panic. A half-cocked panic, fine, no problem. But full-blown panic, no. No. Partially blown panic. Again, perfectly fine. Fully blown? Never. I'm glad I put those wheelbarrows in. Should clear out the adamantine nice and quick. And then, bum, water. The enemy of lava. And magma. Both of them. Is this miner coming down, or are we just gonna wait and see what happens? I feel like if number 2 miner gets here quicker and does this priority 2 slot before the priority 1 slot gets done, it's going to result in a cave-in and problems. Indeed, they may dig it while the guy digging off this slot is standing in that square. Excuse me. Which I would describe as a particularly substandard outcome. Suboptimal. That's the word I was looking for. I have an undead elf corpse, says Sal, visitor, who walked onto my map during a siege. He took on 80 goblins, trolls, and beak dogs single-handed, killed them all, and walked in to pray at my temple. Holy shit. Holy shit, he sounds like a bit of a badass. Oh, here we go. We've had a cave-in.
Cancel the channel. It's an inappropriate dig source.
Okay. A lot of steam there, which is a worrying outcome, because I'm kind of scared that we've ended up killing somebody. Shall we do the... oh, my God, there's a lot of cave in here. Should we do the little check-in Dwarf Therapist before we finish? Nighty-night, Dave. We won't be going on much longer. It's 3:30 in the morning, as I'm sure you are well aware. Let's pause this. Let's go over to Dwarf Therapist and see if anybody died, and then we'll call it a night. I'll also check to see if there's any more namey requests that I've missed. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. So, in that case, we are looking at 53 adults. 20, put the camera on for a bit. Why not? We're looking at 53 adults, 21 children, and 3 vulnerable babies before the mining accident. But what do we have now? What remains? We did have a death. 52 adults, 22 children, and 2 vulnerable babies, which suggests some of the babies are growing up to be children. Hooray! But one of the adults has died, which is a problem. Let's check our miners out. Let's sort them and see what we've got. Claycree, still alive. Firehawk, still alive. Me, not even done any mining, so therefore still alive. Sarvesh, still alive. And His Holiness, still alive. So who died? I should have looked at the names before I refreshed it, shouldn't I? Oh well. No idea who's popped their clogs. Some silly sausage. Maybe they didn't fall into the magma. You know what? Let's go back to the fortress quickly. Look at the noble screen, see if any of the nobles have died. No. No, we're all good. Although, why do we have 3 militia commanders when we only have 1 military unit? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Deaths on the unit screen. I think we've gone beyond being able to figure out. Or are they in chronological order? What? Tidy? Davey? Horse? This might be the guy. Iden Dastustazol, the miner. Go to unit. Nope, apparently we can't go to missing units. That kind of does make sense. Oh, they're dead. That makes sense as well. You had a ghost. Maybe it's the dead dwarf. Possibly Kid of Burden. By the way, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Possibly. That's good. Actually, before I do go for the evening, I think it's time for me to put down a memorial slab. So go in here, add Alt-S. Yes, and then Domas, he can have a slab engraved. And I think we might want to do that urgently. There we go. Somebody could get on that. That would be fantastic. There's already someone on their way, hopefully. I should probably check the graveyard anyway and see if there's any outstanding slabs. We could have already engraved one. Build, Alt-S for a slab. Let's pop one down here and see what we've got in the box. Oh, we have got a memorial, but it's not for the guy who's haunting us. So Looks like someone's getting double memorialization, which is nice. Double memorial. Don't know what I said there. Went a bit weird. So, okay, we've got to wait for this new memorial to be created. Very exciting. Once we see somebody run in there, we'll know it's done. Because if I leave this until next session, I'll have completely forgotten about it by the time we start again. Has to be done now. It has to be done now. There we go. There's a slab going into the workshop from the next door workshop by the look of things. Here it comes. In it goes. And then when our craft dwarf leaves, we should now have a slab worthy of a memorial. Worthy of a memorial. You can tell I'm a little bit tipsy, can't you? Had a few drinks. Probably best not to go on too longer. There's our memorial. Bosh. Let's get that in place. And as soon as someone's placed it, we should see the little purple notification that there is a ghost been put to rest. I just noticed all this clothing that's gone into the refuse pile. WTF? Question mark? Has that emptied out all the bedrooms? No, still a ton of crap lying in the bedrooms. Maybe I need to just make a bigger dump. I mean, we could start tipping some rubbish into the magma, but I'm not sure that's the best strategy. We might end up accidentally vaporizing something we're only accidentally throwing away. Ghost has been put to rest. Lovely. I think you could do with another drink. Well, I do have a bottle of export Guinness sitting in the kitchen, but at 38 minutes past 3 in the morning, I suspect I might be pushing it a bit late, especially considering I have had a couple of messages from my girlfriend. 2, in fact, in the last hour. The milkman has been. If you want to bring in the bottles and wipe them, etc. You don't have to, though. I can do that when I wake up properly. I'll just do it. I'm fully awake. I'll bring the milk in. It's fine. There we go. There we go. So, hopefully, next time, I'll remember the things I need to do down in the adamantine mines to get some of that out. That'll be nice. Hopefully, I'll remember that we're under siege. And hopefully I'll remember that I need to expand our system for taking care of refuse and dumped items, because at the moment that little room is woefully inadequate. Anyway, those of you watching on the YouTube recording, thank you very much. It's been a genuine pleasure recording for you, but we've got to go now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. Maybe. Johnny5 left a message on the YouTube videos only the other day, and I responded saying I would give him a dwarf. Let's do that before we go. Let's do that. Sorry, Johnny. Sorry, Johnny. And you wouldn't have known it was this episode either, would you? Heavens above. I even said, when you see yourself get named, you'll know how far behind my YouTube videos are. Let's sort by has nickname and pop a little Johnny5 in. This dwarf here. You know what? Let's give him Sarvesh with the adamantine pick, shall we? Has he still got the adamantine pick? Because we did turn off his mining duties. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. Maybe we won't give him Sarvesh. Let's go for random then. Click. Okay, Lickot, the armor smith. Nice. Nice. Set nickname JONY5. Bosh. There we go, Johnny5. You're in. You're in. And it only took me 2 sessions in one night to remember. Terribly sorry, I almost forgot you. How rude. What a bastard. See you later, YouTube. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.